it's Michelle. It's been a while since I've done a video. I have been, excuse me, pretty sick because I had the flu and strep throat. So, been kind of incapacitated the last few weeks. So, I am here with my April design team project. I was almost done. The only thing I had left to do for this project was to collar this little girl. And I finally felt like doing it today. So, thank you, Miss Natasha, for being so patient with me. It just took forever for me to get over it. But anyways, let's get started with my projects here. This is a swap I am doing over on the Loaded Envelope Galore and More Facebook group. I'm an admin in the group. I've been an admin for several years, but Carol Hurlock was our guest designer last month, and she created this adorable little loaded house, and it is so cute. I loved her projects that she made, and she did several different styles of houses, and the ones that everyone created were just amazing. It's amazing to see everyone's different take on someone's creation. So I love that. I love, when people let me know if I've inspired them to create something. It's always neat to see somebody else's take, and I try to do the same if somebody's inspired me, let them know, because just to let them know, hey, you did inspire me. And I love watching your work, so it's greatly appreciated. So we'll get started here. We were to create our little house, a tag, and a card, and 3 embellishments, and that might have been it. And of course, I knew I wanted to use Natasha's gorgeous laces, so we will get started with my little house. And I did use, this is my first time using Maggie Holmes paper. I probably heard everybody gasp when I said that, and I'm going to have to glue that again. I don't have any glue dots, so I put a little piece of score tape and it's not holding it. It's wanting to fall off. So I used my Cricut to do the windows, the flower boxes, the greenery, and then I used flowers from Michael's and Hobby Lobby, and I did cut out this tiny little rabbit with my Cricut. I did use a new blade, and I used the premium blades, and I can excuse me, tell a difference when I used it, because look at the little scallops that it cut out. I hope you can see that. And I mean, it cut like butter. So I was really pleased with it. I used some fence. I probably picked this up at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. And of course, I've used this gorgeous lace here and put different laces in the shutters. It kind of reminded me of like circular windows. That's what I was going for. And love the door and the arbor, I think is what they're called. And then these little butterflies were made with a punch I picked up at Hobby Lobby, and I think it was Serenity Creations shared that. I could be wrong. I want to say that's who shared it. But I really liked it because it was just little tiny butterflies, and so I just layered some paper with some vellum, and then I just used some flat back pearl trim. So that's the house, and then I chose to cut part of this off so it would go in like that, and I did make some flowers. So like I said, I had all of this done except for collaring the little girl. And then I got sick, so I made several flowers like this, and I used my silhouette for these. And I may have a different paper collection thrown in the carousel, and I might have said bloom earlier, but I meant to say carousel. But I can't remember because I have a couple different collections, and I pulled a piece from a different collection. I can't remember which one. So I thought that came out really well, and I just used a flower from Hobby Lobby in the center, and then cut out the stamen with the silhouette. And then I did the same thing with these, and I really like those. And I love these. And on these, I had some little tiny pom-poms I'd picked up, and I really liked that. I thought it came out really cute. And then I just did some like this with just a little flower in the center. So those are the different flowers I put in the house. And we'll do the card. And gorgeous lace. And I love this tool. It is so soft. And I love the different laces and the layering. Of course, the bling piece is so pretty. So I just love layering the different laces. I think it's so elegant. And then on the inside, just plain card. And then my tag, let's see, I'll lay this over here. I used some tulle. I trimmed this tulle piece. It was like sewn in the middle, and I cut half of it off so I could layer it in my tag, and I used what I cut off to make the bow. And I made that flower and then put one of Natasha's little pink flowers in the center there. This is some stamen from her shop. Another flower that I made, and there's one of the flowers I made, and some rosebuds from, I think, Michael's, and then another one of her pink flowers. And these little like stamen sticks are from NatashaScrapbooKorner. The greenery I just cut with my Cricut, and the tag was cut with my Cricut. And then I layered some lace up here, some of her seam binding I had collared. And I think this is the one I used a piece of paper from a different collection. And then I tucked a little bunny in there. I had one left, so I wanted to use him or her. And then I collared her dress, hopefully to match the tag. And I thought it came out really pretty. Oh, and it's a shaker. I forgot. So I was really happy with how that came out, and it really shook. And I put about probably 7 pieces of 110-pound cardstock to make my space, because I cut everything on my Cricut. So, and then I have a piece of lace tucked in here too. Forgot to show you that. So I was really happy with how it came out. And then on the back, I have like a little pocket, and I made this straw. And I'm trying to think who I saw do something like this, and I can't remember. It could have been on even Instagram. And so I've just tucked the little straw in the pocket here, like so. And then this is just a cut apart from the collection. And I always have a little like trim bag, or scrap bag I should say. A scrap bag of trims, there we go, with Natasha's, my design team package products that I keep. And so these, except for this right here and the pearls, the laces are just what I had in my little scrap thing. So I like saving those, because then when you're doing something like this, you can just add little pieces. And I thought that came out really well. And I did take a pom-pom that I had and just put on top. I thought that was really cute. I did have some of these little bling pieces from Hobby Lobby, and I just thought that came out really cute. And I did whitewash my straw. It was a little bright, so I had to whitewash it. And then made some rosettes, and little tiny rosettes, and put my bunnies. And then these are little doilies I cut out with my Cricut, and some flowers from Hobby Lobby. And I just thought these came out really cute. And I made her some butterflies, and I used rhinestones like my friend Becky did when we did a swap on some butterflies she sent me. There, you can see it. And then I just did some bows and put the pink flowers from Natasha's store, and then made some smaller bows. So love to hear your comments and tell me what you think. And I feel like I have forgotten how to do videos. But thanks for watching, and thank you for your comments. And make sure to check out Natasha's Scrapbook Corner on Zibbit, and I will leave a link and a coupon code in the description box below. And make sure to check out our design team members as well. Thank you. Bye-bye.